Hello and welcome back to another Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody.
And continuing on with Maria, the Virgin Witch, episode 7-8.
These were interesting.
These were very interesting. So we see the conclusion to this war where France was guaranteed to win as long as Maria doesn't interfere. And lo and behold, we get Maria interferes and everything went to hell.
Yep.
What were some of the impacts of that? Do you remember?
Well, I remember one with didn't the Lord start, kind of raining cannon fire?
Yeah, on everyone.
Yeah.
Even his own man.
Yeah. Galpa.
Yeah. Galfa took the worst of it. He lost an arm in that fight.
Yep.
And his head leader basically pinned all the blame on him. And was basically like, once we get back out of this, you're blamed for everything. You're paying for all the damages.
Yep. And what was Galpa's solution?
I'm just going to kill you.
Yeah, so he murdered his
commanding officer. Yeah.
I'm like, when the commander said all that, I was like, he's gonna kill you, right?
Yeah. I was like, there's casualties on the battlefield, and they don't always have to be from the enemy.
Yeah.
Battlefield's the greatest place if you want to murder someone.
Yeah.
Try to convince him and you to go to war. And just claim that it's like, in the chaos, he died.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got a knife to the throat, and one of the enemies must have got him.
Mm-hmm. It's believable.
Yeah. So, what had happened is Maria had come to interrupt the war. The English, or the French were letting the English basically walk away. And the English decide, nah, we're going to take our shots.
Yeah.
And this broke into all out chaos.
Yeah. Then, of course, Maria started to summon something.
Yeah. Well, started to use her magic, which is already a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
And Ezekiel turned into the Spear of Light of Michael to pierce Maria.
Or, I don't know. Because it looked like the spear was coming from the sky.
That was her flying through the sky at light speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, pushed her out of the way.
No, she missed. She purposely missed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's very hard to make out what exactly happened, but when you piece together that Ezekiel was the spear, like physically, she turned into a spear.
Okay.
And flew at light speed at Maria, and course corrected at the last moment to not kill her.
Yeah.
But horribly wound her.
Oh, yeah.
She was unconscious and basically dragged off the battlefield. Luckily, some English soldiers found her and were about to exact revenge on her. I think it was English, or it could have been the French.
I think it might have been English. I remember seeing
it. I think it might have been English.
Because don't the English have the crosses on their armor?
I think so, but...
I think that's what I saw.
Anyway, luckily her familiars step in, and then the other witch... I don't remember her name. The English one. Viv, I believe is her name.
Did a somersault
backflip.
Kick
with a barrier effect.
I was like, oh, fancy.
Yeah, she's got some fancy fighting magic.
Yep. It's like, let's get you out of here before everybody comes to kill you.
Yeah.
Lost her broom.
Yeah. Well, her staff.
Well, yeah. Her pitchfork that's missing the extra pitch.
Yeah. It's a duo fork. Anyway.
Yeah.
Joseph finds it and carries it, and also finds Ezekiel crying at the side of a riverbed.
Yep.
more on that in a moment.
Yeah.
Maria's taken to a witch's house.
I'm trying to remember her name. It was
The
sad
names
enough.
are... Yeah. It starts with an E. The names are very hard to get in this. They're not easy to remember names.
Really, because it's all weird kind of names.
Yeah. But, she heals her. She's the best healer in the area. Even better than Maria. Maria actually gets her supply from this person.
Yep.
And they talk, and basically the witches coven show up and be like, hey, why don't you join us now? And Maria's like, no, I'm going to keep doing this on my own. You stubborn fool. Joseph talks with Ezekiel. Ezekiel is worried because she's like, oh, Maria is going to hate me for hurting her like that.
Also, Michael had a little chat with her.
Yeah. Michael also was like, hey, I saw you miss. You never miss. What the hell?
I like this. So, saw you miss. What's up with that?
Yeah, explain. Defend that statement. And she's like, I don't know. Just something in me told me to miss her.
And he's like, don't miss again.
Yeah, basically, like, I'll let you off with a warning this time, but next time, And then Ezekiel is taken back by Precipice the Incubus. I know his name now.
Nice.
Yeah. Maria just, like, forgives her. She's like, you actually saved my life. Your job was to murder me if I did that.
Yeah, you didn't.
And you didn't. So I am grateful you did not kill me.
Can you count the amount of times Ezekiel's cried this episode?
Oh yeah, quite a bit.
Yep. Which is...
Lady Waterworks is what she...
It's like, hey Lady Waterworks, how did you hear that? You know, people talk.
Speaking of people talk, the church gets involved in this episode. It starts, but it bleeds into episode 8.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like combine 7 and 8 here.
Yeah, it's fair.
And basically, we end this episode with Anne's grandmother from the very beginning, who's been seeing Maria for treatment, is gotten worse. And Anne had ran to get Maria to help, but Maria obviously wasn't home at the time.
Yeah, she was flying home after getting semi-impaled.
Yeah. She was basically just recovered, and now I'm heading home, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, while you're out, a girl came by looking for you.
I like how you refer to these people.
Oh, the Yoda clan?
Yeah.
I think they're gremlins or goblins.
Probably.
Yeah, they're little green men.
They do look like Yoda. I will say.
They look and kind of sound like Yoda.
Yeah.
If that's what they were going for, they kind of got the joke, and
yeah,
it's funny.
Good job.
I can imagine that the sub version of this, they sound a lot different.
Yeah, probably.
But their whole thing is just to let you know that, like, a little bit of world building. It's like, hey, there's magical creatures, but because humans rage war and kind of infiltrate everywhere, we have to stay in hiding.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Humans suck.
We do. Anyways, back to Anne's grandmother.
Yeah.
So, while Maria was away, the church monk showed up. Not our villain, thankfully. Just a monk.
Although, he's probably going to become just as bad.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. And basically, he's like, gives them medicine that heals the grandmother, and then tells her that she has been poisoned constantly by Maria's medicine, and that's why she took a turn for the worse.
You lying jerk.
Yeah. And Anne asks that of Precipice, is that a lie? Like, why would he lie like that? And Precipice is like, I don't know why people lie like that.
I like how I put it. He's a fearmonger.
Yeah, no, that's church fear-mongering in a nutshell. It wasn't from God or the church, so therefore it's not pure, it's evil.
Yeah. Jeez.
Or they quickly claim it as a miracle.
Yeah.
That's the other thing they love to do. Take credit where they shouldn't.
Yeah. That's fair, that's true.
And the other thing is that we're learning that people who were about the war now hate Maria for constantly stopping the wars.
Yeah.
And basically, Maria's no longer in everyone's good graces.
Nope.
And her friends warn her of this. It's like, yeah, you should probably lay low for a bit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be pretty.
No. And to get our villain arc going, our head priest, the bald cap dude, basically converts the village, even Anne's grandmother, who was all about Maria, and it's like, I have faith in God and Maria.
And now she's like, I renounce Maria.
Yeah, I only have faith in God.
I'm like, oh, you're a jerk.
Yeah. And then the whole town village that Maria helps no longer wants her help.
Goody.
And to make sure that this sticks, he leaves someone in charge. That, I want to say the Apostle Boy or whatever, but...
Yeah, the original monk who said, oh, it's poison.
Yeah.
Like, here's where he starts on the villain path.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Might actually get the rude awakening that's like, wait, the church is lies.
It's true.
We'll see. We only have 4 episodes left.
Yeah.
And to add on to how much of a dick our priest is, our ending scene has us interested to see the next episode. So he speaks with Gaston, and basically the plan is if you take away Maria's virginity, she loses her magic, right? Why don't you go do that?
As soon as you said that, I'm like, you're a sociopath!
Yeah, even Gaston's like, are you really asking me to do what I think you're asking me to do? He's like, yeah. It's like, you're the fucking devil.
We all have the devil in us.
Yeah, it's only by God's hand that we're able to sustain it. It's like, this guy's nuts.
Yes. And he gave Gaston, I can't remember his name now.
No, the Count gave Gaston his gun. Arm.
Right.
Yes, Gaston replaces his arm with a mechanical arm that we don't actually see what it does, but I assume it shoots.
Yeah. It allows him to hold a blade too, apparently.
Yeah, he has a blade built to it. But I'm assuming it does quite a bit.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like a high piece of technology for its time.
Oh, yeah. Then again, they did make boomsticks.
Yeah. So I was like, it's not out of the thought process of...
Could be a gun.
Could be a gun, could be anything.
Oh, yeah.
It could be like a multi-weapon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now I do this motion, it's a sword. Now I do this motion, it's a gun. And if I do this... Well, that's for the ladies.
Ah. I did notice he had a little thing on the side that he did this like a lever or something.
Yeah. So it probably loads a bullet, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it turned two of the figures down, I think.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. This guy's crazy. The priest.
Yeah, the priest is effing nuts. And, like, they're setting him up to be the huge villain, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And what better way to solidify he's the villain than have him order someone to go basically
take virginity.
Yeah, have their way with the hero.
I'm like,
sociopath.
Yeah.
But I think with that, though, we'll end the episode here. We are curious to see episode 9 and 10.
Yeah.
And where they leave us for the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But until then, have a good one.
Peace out.